Huh. New Season 18 Deep Sight Focusing. I can't read. First time players focus this season to plunder a weapon each week with a double perk. Weapon spoils, buyer crew upgrade active. The focus weapon will now also drop with Deep Sight Resonance. I was actually kind of wondering that. That for the last 2 seasons, there's an upgrade to guarantee a focus deep sight. And this season didn't have it. Now it's here. Wonderful. Hello, hello, everyone. Double Nightfall rewards. And drive place. Making double rewards. Hooray. That's not anything special. Alright. What happened last time? Feel good my brain is. Not very, by the way. Oh, that's actually not a bad helm for moi. So as for what happened last time, I mean before Ido didn't like Mizrax, and oddly enough it was Drifter coming in to make some amends with the two. Which is nice to see. More Drifters always good. Let's see, what did I... As usual, I don't remember what I grab. Machine gun. Okay. Guess we can keep working on that. And I need to grab a sword. Also, another week, another one of me remembering to grab bounties beforehand. Also, why do I have this? I think I was just running shit. Come on, Dim, you can do it, I believe. That is a really good helmet, though. If not for the logs, definitely for the stats. Yeah, that one actually ain't terrible either. Alright, where be me sword? And there it is. Alright, I don't know why... I don't know why it took forever for that rocket to go away. It's like, no. Please, no. Don't leave me. Visit Star Chart. I also didn't get a chance to play this game at all last weekend. Just because I was really busy. That's actually how it's been for a bit. Especially on Saturday. Like Saturday I was exhausted. Cause woke up at 7, helped my brother with sanding a deck for his job. I don't work with him, but sometimes there's a weird time and I'm available, I'd help. And then after that I had to help a friend of mine move both a couch and a gun safe. And I'll talk a little bit more about that, but yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about that after this.
Glad I caught you, Guardian. I didn't want you setting off after Aramis without a little warning first. What's that look? You don't survive as long as me without being able to smell trouble. And honestly, kid, you stink of it. You've been cutting a swath through those pirates out there, but don't get complacent. Watch your opponent, but watch your back, too. You're going after chunks of a dead disciple of the Witness, and you've almost got 'em all. That's some serious juju. The stakes are high. That's when folks tend to get unpredictable.
Drifter wastes little time with pleasantries before he gives you a warning. You don't survive as long as me without being able to smell trouble. And honestly, kid, you stink of it. You're going after chunks of a dead disciple of the witness, he says. That's some serious juju. Not bad juju, though. That's Toland's. He tells you to watch your back and be careful who you trust. The stakes are high, he says. That's when folks tend to get unpredictable. So what's he implying? Erebus is going to do some kooky shit. He commands the season to plunder weapons. Okay. I got that one. Do I have a... I don't believe I have one in the primary slot. Or do I? Well, I'll take this over last week. 5 catch crashes, really? Oh wait, no, the weapon I have was a actually, I can work with that. Hold on. What should you be? That doesn't matter. Alright, gotta refresh dim. Come on, bud. You got this. Yeah, you did it. Alright. You can go there. You can go here. Could have sworn there was a... So 100 kills with this little guy. Appears to be. Oh wait, no, it's a Worthmore Ketchcrash and Expedition. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Oh, yeah, so as for the couch and the gun safe, you would think that the gun safe would be the hardest thing to work with, but it was actually the couch. Which is weird because when we got the couch, it was like a place like an hour away from where we live. And the couch was actually nice and easy to pull out because it was like on sliders and it was like already in front of the door that we're going to take it out of. It's just a matter of putting it on the truck. The gun safe was a bit harder because, well, it's a goddamn gun safe. You need to get that onto the truck. There's not a different truck though, so we didn't have to like squeeze it on with the couch because there's no way that was gonna work. And as for... I'm a warlock. As for actually getting like the stuff into the house, that's when things got fucked. Because the locations of where these said objects need to go was very different. Because the couch needed to go into the basement while the gun safe just needed to go into like an office on like the same floor as just basically like on the first floor. Compared to a gun safe that needed to go into the basement.
Aramis must have made quite the impression on his crew. They'd rather die than let you leave with their intel. Let's accommodate them.
And, yeah. Focus on the story. And as for, getting the couch into the basement, because for some reason, like, basement doors are, like, never... Like, they're never in, like, an open space. They're always, like, in some sort of hallway, and it's always, like, really tight. That's kind of how it's been at my house, my previous house, and then, like, all the other people I know. And for some reason, that basement door in the house is always, like, the freaking worst, and I have no idea why. Could it be for a sick joke? I don't know. These are the thing with all, like, home designers to get it in. I mean, obviously we did, like, eventually get it. But it involved a lot of chip paint. Fortunately, they didn't care about the door that we, or should I say I, basically wrecked, because I was basically trying to help move it the whole time. And I was on the inside instead of, like, on the steps to go downstairs because I felt like I knew what I was. Because despite being overweight, I can squeeze my fat ass into real tiny spaces if I need to. I do not care. Is he supposed to be over there? I don't think he's supposed to be over there. Regardless, as annoying as it was a fun venture. Just hang out with friends again. And then, so yeah, I got together with them at 2, and I eventually didn't leave till like 9. And that was actually because afterwards we got pizza, and that was all cool and all. Pretty good pizza. Yeah, in general, I just was like really tired because I finally got home like around 9:30, and I just was super exhausted to the point where I just looked at the clock. It was 10. I just said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed. So not only was this the first time I went to bed like before, so this is the first time I went to bed like before 11 in a long time. This is also a rare instance where I went to bed that early and got 8 hours of sleep. Which I cannot tell you when the last time that happened. Probably when I was in high school, but that's...
This is how House Salvation will
That's
put an
that's
end to
about
the
it.
violence that has followed us since the
It's
whirlwind.
ridiculous.
The whirlwind did not make us this way.
Yes, it did. You are too young to remember, but your mother knew.
I think this would be a moment where it'd be like, stop bringing his mother into this, but, you know, repeat dialogue, yada yada. I say something interesting. Well, lucky me, that was a quick catch crash. I think I actually still only do the catch crash step on my hunter, which is great. Absolutely flaky. Part of me was all... I didn't wish for this, but part of me almost thought... I gotta be in orbit. Fuck me. I'm over it. Can I please, Thank you. It's so dumb you can only do it in orbit. Also Nessus too, which I needed for that one bounty. Damn, everything is just
Some crew flew all the way out here.
Never mind.
To carry that treasure. Damn waste of time. They could have just stored it with me for a small commission.
one kind of fires pretty fast. I don't think it's a 200 though. Fires a little too fast to be a 200. A little too slow. Well, that could be actually. Didn't actually pay attention to freaking things. Also, this guy doesn't seem to be throwing treasures, so I'm just gonna kind of do his thing. Get a ruffian, baby. Still waiting for those.
You're a chosen. It's strong, like me.
We said before, I need to get in a fire team to get this quest of done. Not quest of triumph done. I haven't played with friends in a bit. I'm stubborn enough to keep doing this.
Interference slows our efforts. Eliminate our opponent's jammer.
Alright. Just gotta line it up. Okay, never mind. It was almost cool. Yeah.
That fella's making off with our loot. Get him!
Kill him! Oh, he was going for it. Let's go! Yes! The people are going after ruffians.
Attracted some attention. Hurry up with that treasure haul.
This is a ruffian gang. Let's go. Did you shoot me? Bruh. How rude.
Skiff blades grant their bravery to your fight.
Pirates are jamming our drill. Take out their equipment.
Stop jamming our things. think this is a 200. Yeah, it is. I feel like that lately.
Those crazy wretches are on their way in. I love those guys.
No, don't do it. What are you doing? We can get two. Yeah. Maybe this guy should have stayed AFK. But nice. But we did get one. All I could ask for is one. And be thankful for what I can get.
Our ship's servitor will bolster your allies' defenses.
Yeah, it took a while to get that. Oh, what have you done? What? What? Brick. Yay!
Well done, Guardian. It's clear you've been to Nessus many times. I'd like to see the lakes of Radiolaria someday.
What the hell for? You can't drink Vex milk, can't set sail on it, and swimming in it kills you.
Radiolaria has much to teach us. It's home to the greatest meta-consciousness in the known universe.
Your dad kicked down their front door with nothing but a splicer gauntlet. How smart could they be?
Woo, bad in progress. I should get through this pretty. I probably should have used the machine gun. Oh well. Can't take it back. Still use it though. Alright, so the Scrapworker. He's in here. Storm Ethics to Scrapworker's hideout and claim a lost relic. Did I kill a ruffian? Yeah, we did that. I don't remember, did I have 8 or 9?
Guardian, you face an Eliksni skilled in scrapworking. Her name is Ethics. I have engaged with her before. I doubt her tactics have changed. She hides behind traps and shanks and believes herself clever. She will not face you if she has a choice. Leave her none.
Okay. Be a runny Selma. Yeah, this is basically like one of the Sword Barons. Except, a lot less shanks. That's a fun sound. Code guard. Oh god. Oh, you again. Hey, look at me. I got the flick. Aw, come on. These ones are individual. Damn. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that was from the floor below. Yep.
Remove her defenses
Definitely
and
from the
end
floor
her
below.
life.
Hi, ethics. You are just a vandal. Fight me. That didn't take long. Alright. Enter! For him. Oh shit. Well, she got the last laugh, but she can't revive. Sucks to suck.
The old crews fear you. Fear us. They know they cannot stand in our way.
Looks like Captain Kells found his inner pirate again.
Perhaps it is what I am. And Aramis speaks the truth.
Hey, now, I didn't say that. What's that Ido said to me? Aramis will fight forever to get rid of her shame. Maybe you did that for a while, too. But then you made a safe place for the Eliksni. That's what Aramis wants, and she'll never get there. What we do now matters more than who we were.
The Drifter speaks kind truths. Mithrax thanks you.
Yeah. Leave it to your old pal Drifter to knock some sense into you. Or something like that. We got some talky talk though. Ah, we're in here. With Spider.
Any news from my salvage team? I want that loot.
Hit jukebox. Sweet.
Good of you to visit, Captain. Seems like only yesterday I loaned you my ship. And now you're known across the system. Flashy. Not my style. It's safer in the shadows. I learned that long ago from a handsome young fellow named Ruckus. He served the old crews for a time. Got double-crossed. Spent the rest of his life running. Eventually, someone claimed the bounty on poor Ruckus. He called himself Spider. Savvy? Cashed in the past, bought a future. Walked away, reborn, and never looked back. Like you Guardians do. Like my dear boy Crow. Like Mithrax, pretending his old life never happened. Oh, he's changed a bit over the years, but the old fury is still inside him, somewhere. It's best he not forget that.
Good of you to visit, Captain, Spider says. Seems like only yesterday I loaned you my ship, and now you're known across the system. His eyes narrow, it's clear he disapproves. It's safer in the shadows, he says. I learned that long ago from a handsome young fellow named Ruckus. Spider tells you this Ruckus served on old crews until he was betrayed, and then spent the rest of his life on the run. Eventually Ruckus was killed, and his bounty was claimed by someone who called himself Spider. Savvy. Spider snows as he lets you in on his secret. Cashed in the past, bought a future, walked away reborn, never looked back. Just like Mithrax, pretending his old life never happened. Spider's voice drips with envy. The old fury is still inside him somewhere, he hisses. It's best he not forget that. Okay, so week 7. Be a weird one. What's 7 in binary? It's like the it's like the nerdiest thing I've said. Actually no, 7 in binary is just like 111. 3. Sweet. Spider barely reacts as you pull a powerful reward from the engrams. Lucky draw, Guardian, he shrugs. Go introduce it to some pirates. I'll send up a flare when I get new engrams in. He turns away and bits. Oh, and busies himself with his supplies. I thought of a completely different word. There is another S. It's all you need to know. It's strange, Guardian, says Ida's voice over the radio. I have no energy surges to report. The instruments are working perfectly, but there's no recent interference attempt from the ether tank. I'm unwilling to speculate as to why, but I'm pleased things appear to have resolved. If Rex and I are studying what they recovered from the pyro, they will contact you when they have more information.
I do enjoy your visits.
Sounds to me that Spider's probably catching on to what's going on. He's just fine with letting it happen.
We've done well together.
Maybe he feels a little bit more
Let's keep the glimmer flowing.
open? Question mark? I don't know. Yeah, this song does slap. Is that the only song or is there another one?
I never asked to be
Oh no, that
close
one's
to the
back
great
too.
machine.
Alright.
Feels like I'm being
Like the old jukebox is back. Like in full glory.
Ido of the House of Light, scribe log Zeta 78D. At this point in the Guardian's adventures, we have had contact with a great many pirates. Each crew has a unique composition, pledges loyalty to the most powerful among their numbers. They fight for whomever promises them the most power, or the most glimmer. They adopt whatever code of honor befits them and concern themselves with little beyond the present. A friend told me that these pirates are not as free as they seem, that their lives are fueled by desperation more than their own desires. But there is still the call of the open stars. These pirates sought to possess the relics of Nezarec. What else might they hold? Scribe Ido. Aramis Kell? I greet you in the light. You are young and honor the old ways. So I will speak gently. You say there are paths that never end. But these are also paths you cannot turn away from. Mizrax thinks he can. He is wrong. He and I will always be what we are. But we are not something you would wish to become. I remember the whirlwind, and we are running from it. We are running from that pain, and will be forever. You do not want this life. Aramis. Do not stand in my way. If we meet again, I will be the last thing you see. You and that hypocrite you call a father.
Wow. It's almost like Aramis hasn't really lost her senses from the darkness. Which is pretty interesting because Callus, he kinda was. Like, he was definitely his usual self, but he was more just like, hey, you wanna join, huh? To like everybody. But with Aramis, she's just kind of, you know, not trying to enlist Mizrax or Ido, probably because she knows that they won't. I think also her telling Ido about her overall, kind of like her guilt, really, in her thoughts, in her guilt. Very cool to listen to, though. Very. This is some spicy shit. Spicy. No, it's just real interesting. Really interesting and cool. That's why I like my destinies. Sometimes I like the seasonal stuff, really. Sometimes the story just hits different. You know? Also, now that I'm morbid, I can do that. And head back to the helmet and drop off my relic. Because still to this day, they say they're studying it, and yet I'm the one who has it.
I've searched for information on Nezarek in the Cryptarchy's records, but most of the primary sources from that era were destroyed. What we know from second-hand accounts is that Nezarek led the Witness's first assault on Earth, or as humans call it, the collapse. After the Great Machine repelled the attack, Nezarek's pyramid crash-landed on your moon. Beyond that, the sources are vague. They hint at a process for harnessing the relic's power, but give no instructions. If we could replicate this ancient methodology, there's no telling what we might accomplish.
Did we know about that? That was Nezarek's ship? This almost leads me to believe we might actually do something on that ship next season. Because I'm trying to think here. Because season of whatever the first season of the Witch Queen was called. I mean, that was a short one. I think it was just doing the transition of us being more, I guess, interlinked with the Cabal, I think. So yeah, I think that's all the seasonal stories is related to Nezarek now. I think that's the connection. Because especially with the last season of the Haunted, the second to last quest for that week had you go to the moon, to like towards that pyramid to like sacrifice stuff to Nezarek, that pyramid on the moon. So maybe we're not done on the moon yet. I think next season we might just do more shit on the moon, to be honest. I mean, we're still here. Leviathan's still there. Why not? Or it could be Dreaming City related. I don't know. That's next season though. That's in when? 2 months. That still seems so far away though, doesn't it? It really does. This is week 7. I'm not sure if this season's just long or I don't know. It is what it is. Not complaining if Season of Plunder goes on for longer because good theming, good pirate shit. That always gets me good. But yeah, we got through this week pretty damn quick. I mean, I could technically like do some Nightfalls for rewards, but yeah, it's not the most fun. So, I don't know. I might stream later. Don't count on it though. If I do, it'd just be like Splatoon or something. I gotta catch up on some things. So the fact that this stream went by very quickly is actually good for me. But regardless, thank you all for watching. Whether you watch the live or through VOD, viewership's always appreciated. This is definitely the calm before the storm, because the last little bit of triumphs are for week 8. So you're just missing a little chunk there. So yeah, I'd like to see more about I guess my reactions, my experience with the Season of Plunder story. Be sure to stay connected with me at the YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. You can find all the stuff related to that. And yeah. Oh, excuse me. Well, that being said, have a good morning, day, evening, or night. And be excellent to each other, everybody.